Hi everyone, I am Gina Mariano, Student Employment and Engagement Program Manager. I'm excited to introduce you to the new student employment pathway we've developed alongside career education for all student employees at Wellesley. The pathway is an asynchronous, module-based training and self-reflection opportunity for Wellesley's student employees. The purpose of the pathway is to provide efficient, asynchronous delivery of the foundational information all students should have when beginning student employment at Wellesley. This includes essential onboarding paperwork, professionalism and workplace mitigation, goal setting for a new job, working well with supervisors and colleagues, and how to add this job to their resume. The specific learning objectives for this pathway are for students to identify benefits of working on campus, demonstrate understanding of how to complete onboarding requirements, define Wellesley College student employment policy, prepare for on-the-job expectations from the department, communicate effectively with their supervisor, collaborate with a supervisor to create goals for the position, evaluate and reflect on learning from on-campus employment, and effectively articulate professional skills on a resume. We have incorporated materials in support of each of these learning objectives throughout the pathway, as well as opportunities to assess student achievement of each objective. We think the pathway will be an important and useful tool for students, and also for you as managers, to ensure that students have access to all the general information they might need, and also a useful source of content for conversations with the students you supervise. We hope that managers will encourage all of their student employees to complete the student employment pathway and provide up to 2 hours of paid work time for them to do so at the start of the semester. This will benefit your student employees and also help to ensure they are ready to be productive and effective members of your office or department. The pathway is found within the Wellesley Hive, our online networking platform for students and alums. This is where students will go to complete it. While managers cannot view students' pathways directly, we'll give you a quick tour so you are familiar with how it looks and what students will be doing in their pathways. When students sign into the pathway for the first time, they'll arrive at the Welcome module, where they can watch a brief introduction video and answer a few short questions to get them started on their reflection and intentions for student employment. Next, students will move into the onboarding and policy sections, where they will learn the really essential information they should know when beginning their work at Wellesley. In these sections, students learn about the paperwork and processes that need to be completed through human resources at the start of their job, and also about topics like FERPA, work study requirements, the maximum hours they can work, and when time must be submitted into Workday. Each section includes some questions to check students' understanding and links to useful resources. We think it's crucial for all students to start out with this baseline information and hope that these videos and resources will answer students' most common questions and clear up any confusion that they may have about some of these policies and processes so they can really focus on the content of their jobs. And then students move into the professional development and personal reflection portion of the pathway. This includes the modules Getting Started in Your Job, which covers workplace expectations and professionalism, and then some FAQs for student employees, like what to do if you cannot make it to an assigned shift. They will also work through a module dedicated to professional relationships with supervisors, where we encourage them to ask questions, clarify expectations, and develop a regular schedule for communication or meetings. Students will then walk through a module on how to add their student employment to their resume, with lots of resume resources from career education and the opportunity to connect with a career advisor for assistance if needed. The final module is dedicated to student reflection and walks them through the process of setting goals for their job and then checking in on their progress towards those goals over the course of the semester or the year. The entire pathway is available to students at any time, and they can revisit sections as needed. We encourage students to share their questions and goals with you, their manager, and we hope that you will also ask them some questions about what they've learned and written in their pathway, especially what goals they've set for this job. Students can even pull up the pathway to share their content with you. Thank you for all of the work you do to support student employees at Wellesley. We hope that this student employment pathway is beneficial to both you and to students, and appreciate your support in spreading the word about this new tool. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to student employment at studentemployment@wellesley.edu. Thank you.